The World Cup is being played across America right now, and every city hosting it got sold the same dream. This is a gold mine. Jobs, tourists, billions pouring into the local economy. It's not. The World Cup is built to do one thing really well, and that's move money up, out of your city, toward the top. And the people paying for it are the ones who actually live there. So, you. Look at the size of it. FIFA, the people who run the whole thing, will clear almost $9 billion off a single tournament. That's not a typo. Coretta Research, up 54% from the last one. The team that wins takes home $50 million. The cities that host? 12 of the last 14 World Cups left them in the red. New York's on track to spend $70 million and make back 55, if it's lucky. Now, you've already made up your mind about whether that's fair, and no YouTube video is going to change it. So let's skip the morality and do the thing nobody actually does. Let's follow the money. All of it. Starting with the guy renting out his driveway for 50 bucks, all the way up to the $9 billion machine at the top. And we're going to figure out who actually gets paid and who's quietly footing the bill. Because once you see how one level works, you see the same move at all of them. The house takes its cut first. 8 levels. 8 ways people are pulling money out of this tournament, stacked bottom to top. The higher you climb, the more obvious it gets. Every level feeds the one above it. And the one at the very top? It was built so that you lose. Level 1 is the cheapest thing you already own. The driver. The pitch is simple. You've got a car and a phone, so on match day, you flip on a delivery app and ride the surge. And the surge is real. For about 2 hours. Entrecourier tracked the last Super Bowl, and pre-kickoff delivery pay jumped to around $30 an hour while a whole city tried to eat before kickoff. Then the whistle blows. Gridwise tracks 115,000 drivers, and they put DoorDash's actual median pay at $11.26 an hour. The surge isn't the job, it's the exception, and it dies the second the game starts. And watch who actually keeps the money. A driver in Seattle, Abdullah Shakur, filmed his own receipt on match day, on camera with King 5. The rider paid $115. He kept $37. The app took the rest. So yeah, at the bottom you can clear a couple $100 for a weekend, but you're not the one getting rich off your car. The platform is. Level 2. Forget the car. Rent the concrete it parks on. The official stadium lot charges $300 a space, so the whole neighborhood just becomes the parking lot. And this is the one level where a regular person keeps everything they make. The only one. NBC Los Angeles found a homeowner in Inglewood charging $150 a car, match after match. About $1,200 across the 8 games his city's hosting. For a slab of concrete he wasn't using. It can go higher. WGBH found a woman outside Boston, Anna Melliger, lining up 25 spots for $17,500. But that's the headline, not the normal. Your driveway fits 3 cars, not 25. Remember this one. It's the only clean money on the whole board, and it's sitting at the very bottom. Level 3. Rent the whole house. This is where the pitch gets expensive, and where the math quietly turns on you. Airbnb dangled the dream. A Deloitte projection floated $4,000 for the average host, $5,700 near New York, plus a sign-up bonus on top. And there's one genuinely great rule hiding in here. The IRS lets you rent your home out 14 days or fewer a year and pay 0 federal tax on it. It's called the Augusta Rule, the rare case where what you make is actually what you keep. But the projection leaves something out. Per Yahoo Finance, occupancy in the host cities is running barely half full. And one host in Atlanta, Mae Stewart, poured $60,000 into renovating her place for the World Cup, listed it, and got 0 bookings. 0. The people chasing the windfall are the ones paying for everyone else's. Level 4. Stop renting things you own and start flipping things you don't. Tickets. And it works. Writing for Reason, Jason Russell bought 4 group stage tickets at $445 each and resold them for almost $900 apiece, about $1,250 in profit, a 70% return for owning a PDF. But read the fine print, because this is the level where you can actually see the house's hand. FIFA runs the official resale site itself. They call it a fee. 15% from the buyer, 15% from the seller. It's a toll, and they own the road. So 30 cents of every resale dollar goes straight to FIFA before you touch a cent. You can win at this level. You just pay the house a toll to sit down. And that toll, you're going to see it at every level above this one. Level 5, feed the crowd. This is the first level that's an actual business and not just a weekend. And getting legal is shockingly cheap. Los Angeles dropped its street vending permit to $27.51 a year because your customers are a captive market. Inside the stadium, fans are reporting $15 for a beer, $6 for a water, $26 for a quesadilla. So the cart on the sidewalk selling a $5 drink is the best deal for a mile. But don't confuse access with a jackpot. An honest food cart runs maybe $200 to $400 on a good day. Heat, hours, and a lot of hauling. It's the first level that outlasts the tournament. It's also the first one that makes you work for every single dollar. Level 6. Own the building the cart's parked in front of. The bar on the corner with the World Cup walking past your door for 6 straight weeks. And the upside is real. The New York City Hospitality Alliance says 3 out of 4 bars and restaurants beat a normal day during the last World Cup. The ones that went all in did 2-3 times their usual night. But the floor is brutal. And it's conditional. This tournament, the Kansas City Star found one bar that turned itself into a fan zone and ran a third over normal. A bar in the same city, same week, was down 50%. Same event, opposite outcomes. That's the whole thing in one number. The World Cup doesn't hand you money. It hands you a crowd. Whether that crowd pays out depends on what you built before it got there. The event's the same for everyone. The address isn't. Level 7. Stop selling to the crowd and start selling the crowd's attention. Up here, it's not about the field at all. Every brand wants in, but the front door is locked. An official FIFA sponsorship runs $65 to over $100 million, and Adidas reportedly signed the biggest deal in the sport's history, north of $1 billion. So the brands without $1 billion go around the door. They pay people who already have an audience. Per Marketing Dive, Unilever, the soap company, hired 50,000 creators for this one tournament. And you don't have to be famous to catch a piece of it. Affluencers Rate Data puts a mid-size creator at $5,000 to $10,000 for one sponsored video. At the very top, Hopper HQ estimates Ronaldo gets $3 million for a single post. The real money was never in the stadium. It's in the 100 million phones pointed at it. Level 8. The house itself. And it was never a contest. FIFA will pull around $8.9 billion out of this one tournament. That's Coretta research again. The winning team takes $50 million. The teams that lose every game and fly home early still collect $9 million just for showing up. And every level you just watched, FIFA's hand was already in it. The flipper paid it 30%. The sponsors paid $100 million. The broadcast deals, the ticket money, all of it runs uphill to the same place. And this is the part that should actually stop you. The cities that host this, the place you actually live, usually lose money on it. 12 of the last 14 World Cups left the host region in the red. That's University of Toronto. New York spends $70 million to make back $55. Your tax dollars helped build the stadium that your driveway is now competing with. So put the whole board together, because the pattern is the entire point. The cleanest money on the whole thing was the driveway. $1,200, no risk, kept in full, sitting at the very bottom, on something you already owned. And the higher you went, the more the money grew, and the more of it got skimmed on the way up. Until you hit a $9 billion machine that runs a profit while the city paying for it runs a loss. That's not an accident. That's the design. The World Cup isn't a gold mine that some people just miss out on. It's a sorting machine. It was built so the house keeps the pot, and the only people who come out of it clean are the ones who use something they already had and never tried to climb. So the next time a tournament or a stadium or some once-in-a-lifetime local boom rolls into your town and everyone swears it's free money, run the numbers first. Ask who's actually getting paid, and whether that's you or the house. Because the guy with the cardboard sign and the open driveway already figured out the only rule that matters. The cleanest money is almost never at the top. It's the thing you already have that nobody else gets to take a cut of. The World Cup leaves in July. The driveway is still there. If you want to see how the money around you actually moves, subscribe. And go watch how we break down gross versus net on the side hustles everyone's trying to sell you. Make more, keep more.